All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
No Game, No Life, episode 9. Who's Sora?
Who is that? Yeah.
That is a very good question.
Heard of them. Is that
Where
a
is the
name?
Keyblade, and how do we stop the darkness or whatever?
Riku!
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts jokes, because I don't know, I haven't played those games.
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah, what is the game that's afoot right now? Because, you know, has everything with the Beast Kingdom already started? What's the deal? How
Could
does
have.
Shiro deal with this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. But we're going to have to return everything back to the status quo via probably some aspect of the game and or the what Sora's set in place in motion for the plan to work and everything. So
No, sorry, Caleb. What this is actually is just it's a reveal that Sora has never existed. He was a figment of Shiro's imagination. That was the way that she coped with her situation. Because, I mean, he was always, like, a bit unrealistic, right? How could he possibly exist? Someone that was a shut and neat, but is also super charismatic and everything. No, he was just the way that she learned to deal with what was going on.
Bro,
Yeah.
that'd be nuts. So, like, she was making all those JoJo references because he was
Just
her
by
stand.
herself. Oh.
So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, shit. A while after she learned to speak? At 1? So she was like 9 months old when she could read? Or, speak? Oh, shit.
Yeah, that won't fuck you up.
And she unmade him with a statement.
Yep. The
And
blank.
thus, color. Oh,
Yep. And the rest is history.
there you go. Reality can be whatever I want. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
マスター、こちらでしたか。ジブリールのマスター、誰？なぜそのようなことを今わざわざ。シロ様でございます。このゲーム内容、覚えたのは。シロ様とドラちゃんの祖父の遺品でございます。
Oh, that would fuck me up in the
Yeah.
head. Holy shit.
Just, I want to wake up. I want to wake up.
城内はもちろん、町の周囲に至るまで聞き取り範囲を広げましたが。
Whoa.
おそらくマスターは我々が知らない間に何者かと勝負し、記憶を
Wow.
Yeah.
マスター
Just insert a dependency into someone's memories.
マスターに植え付けられた偽りの存在をかけ、ゲーム
That's smart.
そして極めて失礼ながら負けていただけませんか。
Wow.
本当にあれは偽りだから消えていく。
人は変われるって言うけど本当にそうかな。
全部偽りすべて嘘消えれば。
The blank in the music, like the like the stop.
マスター
The blank never loses. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Won't lose. Come on. Yep, that's checkmate.
Yep.
Wait, it's also an illegal position, but her king was in check.
Oh, right, yeah, she's in check. How did she move? Yeah.
確かにいないと考えるのが自然ですが、その人はいるに違いないのですわ。
Wow.
Leave it to Steph.
負けるはずありませんわと何か理由があるはずですわこの状況を作り
She's pulling a Steph right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
昨日デモの対応に追われてその後玉座で白がゲームをそれおととい19日
Come on, yeah.
記憶がないそれでいい
Nice.
あとは確認
That's why they showed the calendar before. Yeah.
興奮し
Yep. It doesn't.
惚れろと言われたのにそれはつまりマスター以外にドラちゃんに惚れろと要求したもの
Well done.
一体私は何のために揉まれたんですの
Because I can, damn it. Oh.
いなきゃ気づけなかったから
Mm-hmm.
白大規模な魔法を使えば不可能ではありま
But
せん
more likely it would be a gamer. In this
In
world, no way.
そんな仕掛けあったら全権代理者として行われるゲームならその影響はイマニティすべてに及びますわ
Mm-hmm. But Jibril isn't. Yeah.
白は一人にしないだから
He's right there. He's right there next to her. But she can't observe him or...
焼き切れてもいい考えてこの状況ニーが託したこの状況残ってる記憶を全部使って
All right, Mind Palace, let's go.
ニーは言った常にゲームを始める前に勝っている
Right, which means there was a point where the game started to play.
ニーは言った最後のピースを手に入れようと手に入れるそのための勝負ヘルフを手に入れるどうやってヘルブンガルドに戦いを挑むクラミ
Right? Okay.
存在を奪い合うゲームなら
Whoa. All right.
自分の存
Othello,
在
alright.
32の石は深層心理における優先順位を反映し重要な順に一番から振り分けられる
What?
例えばその隣にいるエルフの存在や腕や足神経や記憶名役その後ゲーム内容は挑まれた方が決定権を有
Right.
する勝った方は相手に2つ要求ができることとしよう例えばゲーム結果を恒久的に確定し相手の存在を永久に葬り去ったり
お互いの存在と相方の生殺与奪をかけた奪い合いってわけ
そうだ
狂ってるわあなた
じゃあ狂ってるついでに
Okay, okay, yeah, what's this final rule?
マスター白
No way. She remembers that?
くれる存在を奪い合うゲーム
いえ残念ながら
エルフと合作なら
合作あの森の田舎者とでございます対戦
Jibril and her racism.
あの田舎者どもは複雑な術式を編むことに関しては多少得意にはしておりますので
勝利したのであれば空は存在している
Unless there was some kind of
その
temporary
ど
aspect.
ちらでもないとしたら
Whoa.
勝負はまだ続いている
白はここで目が覚めたニーと白の寝室別に
Right? Yep.
こうなったら手当たり次第に探してみるしかありませんわ
Yep, Steph! I was waiting for it.
ドラちゃん何もないところで転ぶとは
Wow. There they are.
うん
オセロの
Yep.
エルフ文字の3ですねなぜ石だけが
認識できなくても
Oh my god.
でも分かったところであるのは3枚ずつ
That means there's only 3 turns left for each of them.
Yeah.
このゲーム白も参加してる
大切なルールを
Wait, is she gonna predict the entire moveset that he did all the way up until now?
だから記憶が残っていた
Is she gonna calculate every... She's in there doing the invisible board, like...
けど見えるになる
But how would you know what she would do in response?
ちゃんとこれで勝てるようになって
Unless
Everyone-
he specifically set her up
手を
to.
誘導し
Yeah, everyone knows that when you play Othello, you look to lose intentionally in the beginning
Right.
so that you can flip
こうして自分の
even more at the end because there's nothing surrounding
Right.
you, and then you can freely take the entire board back in a very short period of time.
どうやって自分の狙いを伝え
And that's why Othello was the game chosen. Oh my god!
これでゲーム続行不可能私の勝ちでも
But the game's still going, so they're stuck here.
Right.
All right, yep, predict the whole move.
すごいよこんなの誰にもわからない2位と白以外はね
Yep,
ゲームに勝つ方法
the blank. Oh my god, she's getting all the corners.
さあ2位帰って
Holy shit. This is so fucking cool.
When I said this show goes hard, it goes hard.
And because they were all edge and corner pieces, it was actually legal for her to make those moves in sequence because they couldn't take any in response.
Right.
Which means your turn gets skipped and they get to play again.
よしいいぞ覚悟はできて
He's gonna hug you, you son of a bitch! Oh, yeah.
マスターを忘れていたなんてなぜですの？
Hmm.
しっかりなのです。クラミ。
要求一致互いに奪い合った記憶の定着とその変換
Oh.
これでクラミーとマスター
Mm-hmm.
は互いのすべてを知り尽くした。
And now she's part of the group.
Yeah. But he said 2 demands.
Indeed.
So what's the second one?
そこのエルフピールあんたの記憶を改ざんする権利をいただく
いいわ
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah. In preparation.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I love it.
はいどういうことなのです？
後で話すわ
Yeah. Good that you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
right.
Good that you don't know. Yeah.
乗ってあげる
All right, let's go take the Beast Kingdom now.
Right.
This will be
Let's
easy.
get the furries.
Yeah.
素直に言われると照れるぞ兄ちゃんシロそろそろいいよな
P
クラミー。お
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I kind of saw that coming.
Yeah,
but-
yeah,
but it was-
exactly.
It was funny how they tried to, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And because they've now seen each other, they
Right,
kind
right,
of knew this
exactly.
was about to happen. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Good shit, good shit.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
we got ourselves a fantastic memory-altering,
Yep.
reality, existence manipulating
Quite
game.
possibly the craziest game that they've ever established as far as like, yes, this is just how Galaxy Brain 5 Head, these two are. Yeah, if they can do this, what game couldn't they win?
God, get ready. Yep,
Yep, exactly.
They're coming for you.
They're gunning for you, and they're coming in hot. Like,
Yeah. So I love the concept. The game of Othello is one that has a unique, fun connection to me. I very much love the game personally because it's one that is deceptively hard to play.
Right.
It is one that is very easy to understand and teach somebody. But when you're good at Othello, you can almost
Yeah.
never lose against someone
It's-
who's not good at Othello. I mean, it is impossible.
I have
because-
never beaten this asshole. I don't think I've beaten him once. Even though I know the whole thing of yes, you do badly at the beginning, let your pieces get surrounded, all that kind of shit. And yet, it doesn't click with me. For some reason, I haven't been able to grok how you figure it out, how you crack the code and everything. But you absolutely can set something up where, suddenly at the end with three pieces because the other person can't play or something, and then bam, 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 you win.
Yeah, you keep a couple pieces in the immediate center that are surrounded, and then thus by the rules of the game, tempo-wise, if you take a piece in a corner piece is untakeable. You can't take it within any side there.
Yep.
But also, if you play in certain ways, you can make it so that the corners would never be taken, because in order to do that, they would have to then give the corner to you based on the way that
because
they
you
took
have
the
to
pieces.
actually be taking a piece in order to play something somewhere.
Right.
So
therefore,
go.
you could then snowball it to then being, okay, now by the rule of me taking these pieces, I only take pieces that are either on the inside diagonal back towards the middle or on the sides, which are then only able to be taken if they go to a
further
certain
out on the
point.
side. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So they would have had to... Yeah, they would have had to do things in a very specific way while having lines going from the middle out to the side points, and then...
And there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so,
so
obviously he's played this game to mastery.
exactly. You know,
So-
we can just assume that they have played all games too, you know.
Right, but it's just such a fun way to kind of make a nod of, oh, it wasn't necessarily that hard for her to know where to play, given that she only has 3 pieces and he's trying to set her up to win.
Right.
Means that at least 2 of them have to be corners.
Yeah.
Because it might be such a way in which if she plays 2 of them and she takes corners,
She
that
can snowball.
that she would open up something to be taken, then it would be Cranny's turn,
Oh,
basically.
sure. Right. So it's yeah.
It's a bit of some shenanigans, but it's a fun game that I understand, and I think
Right.
I didn't know how popular it was, but I think that the people would know, oh, that's
And-
realistic-ish for this anime.
Right,
you know?
exactly. With most other crazy strategy games, chess or anything like that,
Like
no,
they
you
didn't
wouldn't be
even
able to do
play.
it.
They didn't even play the chess game right in this episode.
Right.
They literally had her make an illegal move.
and
on the board.
right? And not even like this position could never come about, but it's specifically saying you're in check. Okay, and I checkmate you. That's not sorry. That's not how chess works. If
Right.
you're in check, you can't do anything other than getting out of check.
Right. I actually want to double check to make sure that is actually what was seen there, because I would hate to be that guy who sounds like a pretentious prick when it's like, oh no, actually that is
Right.
a very legal chess position.
They skipped past the move where she got out of check because that's boring and not as exciting.
Right. Yeah. Right. So this has to be the king.
Right,
Because
so-
the knight was moved to check them there.
Black is in check.
Black is in checkmate for sure.
But
if that's a queen right there,
then you can't
they
you
can't
can't make
actually
that move because you're in check. Actually, wait, isn't
Yeah.
that checkmate for the king? Isn't white in checkmate right now?
yes.
Both are. But
Hey,
that's
maybe this was a foreshadowing thing that the games were in a state of lockdown, and this is a black and white,
right.
game as well.
See, I knew that chess was involved in this episode, but I forgot that the winning game was actually Othello. And I thought that it was chess this whole time. I'm like, oh yeah, that's such a ridiculous thing to do. But no, it's Othello. Makes
Right,
sense.
there's much fewer move,
Exactly.
opportunities in a game like that.
Guiding a game to go a certain way in Othello, if you're as good as they are, totally
Way more
makes sense.
realistic than chess.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I love the idea, though, of taking the pieces being you then remove certain aspects of your core memories, and thus, if you get things down to a certain point, you could erase your own existence. That's kind of fun, because then it would show over the course of the game that even if he's trying to lose on purpose from her perspective, because that's what you do in Othello.
You're right. It would be a good way for her to think, well, it
he's
shouldn't matter
serious, yeah.
because even if he's doing that kind of strat, who cares, right? You just erased your existence. I win,
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Also, that's actually a cool little detail there, showing that he gave her a corner intentionally, and that's when she said, "You're just trying to lose on purpose." Meaning that she's good enough at the game to that she saw him give her a corner, and she's like, "Wait a minute, why are you doing that?"
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's actually a mistake. Yeah. But then the
Okay.
idea of him being like, "Oh no, I'm also removing memories so you can prove there's no race backing you as well."
Yep.
That I am actually on the side of humanity, so that when we get to the point where we win, you will not only see proof before the point where we share memories, but also at the end that I've been consistent the whole way through.
Exactly. I'm not just winning the game, I'm also winning you over.
I'm winning you over onto my side.
And it's also
And I'm
a
not
way...
pulling any tricks on you that will make you doubt any of this.
And it's also a way to pull the, all right, so here's my plan. And then you don't say it, and that's how we know that it's going to work or whatever.
Right,
But
yes.
in this situation, it's the, no, I got a download of your mind or whatever. And so, okay, let's go. Let's take
What's
on
the other
beast
story that we've seen that did something like that? Where the characters basically are like, no, just look inside my head. And then they do that, and they're like, okay, yep, we're on the same page here.
Well, I did that in Battle Lines with the with the Dream Tanks.
That's true.
But I don't think that's what you're talking about.
No. I remember that, but there was something else that we either watched or read or something that did the same thing. And two people that seemed to be enemies just had that perfect communication. They linked and they were like, oh, yep. And then they just turned about face and were like, now let's move together. I don't remember what it was, but
yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, it's a cool way to utilize magic systems in your world to expedite alliances, connections, and motivations in the same path. And I very much like when this happens, because usually the rules of telepathy and or like sharing your memories and stuff like that, that's a very vulnerable thing to do. So when you do it, you're basically getting naked with the other person and being like, hey, you can now abuse this and use this as much as you want, but now that you also see me without any clothes on, if you will, it's the, oh, now you can trust me as well.
Right. And if this were something that like was capable of happening, it would make sense that it would actually get utilized in the universe. One of the things that's always weird is whenever you have a world where there's supposed to be like telepathy or truth serums or anything like that, a whole bunch of things are just off the table as far as making sense, you know. So yeah, no, in this world where they can have games just make certain things happen, especially since the limitation of they're the representative of the race. Okay, well, they use that to its fullest extent because of course they would.
Right.
But,
yeah. And that's, I think, what makes this show so good is when you have these ridiculous, like, impossible kind of almost JoJo level setups.
I planned around your plan and it's all set up from the beginning.
They have little bits of consistency within the magic of the world. So I kind of really like how much the game idea anchors it all.
Yes.
You can bring it all back to that.
You can have your cake and eat it of the ridiculous impossibilities and all of that stuff, while at the same time being like, hey, is this rule of cool? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yes, but
we do think about it.
We do actually think quite a lot about it. We use pretty much everything we've introduced into the show thus far.
Yep.
And the 10 Covenants and all that are the
way to be able to sort of do whatever they want,
right? To spring it all out
justified.
into the ether, into the way out into space, and then come all the way back in and be like, and there you go.
And if this is what they're doing in season 1, I can imagine that the kind of stuff they'll get up to in season 2 must be crazy, just off the chain, and
in 2031 when we get the next season.
Yeah, when the good
Mappa,
Berserk adaptation is on its 6th season, and
right, and Mappa picks up No Game No Life for like a random 2nd season adaptation.
Oh man, yeah, I mean, yeah.
But all right, this was fun. This was chilling. I liked the terror that Shiro was feeling in this moment. The little bits of backstory were really cool, but also the idea of, wait, what are the core things, though, of who you two are together? And the things that he could, never give up. The things he could never basically let go of.
Right.
And I liked that it was basically everything about her and the game, the ability to win the game bookended this whole thing there. And so that was really sweet.
That was great.
All right. Very, very... very, very sweet episode.
And now on to whatever's next, because we've got some new pieces that we can use here, and now it's time to take on the Beast Kingdom.
So the elf being used as a spy, I love that because it's setting up I literally just gained a power out of this whole thing here.
Yep.
And I've been waiting for the games to be used in this way, but it's simply being used as we can counter their memory thing. I wanted 2 open-ended blank checks with regards to them, but the idea, but the idea that they haven't been doing this really a bunch.
Yeah, that's
feels the one thing that I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's the one way in which this world totally breaks down, in that if this stuff was possible, then people would use the game thing plenty to do this kind of stuff already.
To intentionally lose a whole bunch of
exactly.
things. Yeah.
But for the purposes of this story and keeping things interesting, we don't have to worry about that because
Yeah.
the blank will never lose. So they would never stoop to doing something like that, even though it would be totally easy and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's maybe in some way a thing as to where you'd almost need to set up the other. It could get into some weird mind games kind of stuff.
Tet shows
basically.
up and is like,
Yeah,
that's not in the spirit of the game.
Yeah, it's exactly. I'm gonna have to slap you all with a bad spirit
banned,
foul.
you know?
Yeah.
Like-
So you've been shadow banned.
right.
You're
You can no longer play games, which would be like a weird excommunication from society, where suddenly it's like, oh,
Yeah, you lose all ability to play games.
that would the worst punishment, a permaban.
A permaban, yeah. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below. For our Patreon, you can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all
Next time.